Now we're ready and we can jump into the first pair of words.
Okay, the first two words that we are comparing today are 경치 and 풍경. This was actually requested by one of our students.
Okay.
So 경치 versus 풍경.
경치. So 경치 and 풍경, they both mean what? The view, the scenery, the landscape?
There's some kind of view that you see when you are in a hotel room or when you are on top of a mountain, I guess. But what are some differences between 경치 and 풍경? Can you guess, Adrian?
풍경.
Yeah.
경치. Oh, this is hard. I think 경치 is more like the visual.
풍경 isn't.
Well, 풍경 also, but maybe 경치 is inside 풍경. Maybe 풍경 is a broader
Not
term.
necessarily. When I actually give you the full explanation, you'll be like, oh, I knew that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you know.
풍경. I'm trying to think because I don't use the word 풍경 a lot.
Okay, let me ask you.
I use 경치, but...
Let me ask you another question. So you are maybe like in the mountains.
Okay.
And you are like, you've climbed up the mountain and you're on top of it. And then you look out over to the fields and everything. And then you say, the view is nice in English. How would you say that? Would you say 경치가 좋다 or 풍경이 좋다?
I would say 경치가 좋다. Is
And
that correct?
It is correct.
Okay.
And you're in a hotel room and your hotel room is on the, say, 10th floor of a tall building. You can see many things from your room or from the window. Would you say 경치가 좋다 or 풍경이 좋다?
풍경이 좋다.
Wrong.
경치.
경치, yeah.
So that was a trick. You were trying to trick me. So you say 경치 all the time then?
All the time. So whatever you see, the view from wherever you are is 경치. That's your view.
Okay.
Right? 풍경 is usually landscape, the view of the nature that's around you.
Oh.
So you cannot really say 풍경, when you are in your hotel room.
So when you're high in altitude, you just say 경치. But when you're observing some kind of beautiful landscape, you don't
have to be high in altitude. You can be you can be looking at things from any room, at any floor. So whatever you're seeing, if it's some sort of a spacious place that you're looking at, it's 경치. The 경치 can be bad too. The view can be good or bad. So that's 경치. Your view from wherever place you are. And the 풍경 is basically usually nature. It can be some city scenes that you get to witness. Yeah, it's usually whatever is around you, usually nature. So, yeah.
Interesting.
So that's the difference.
Okay.
So that's why you would only say, 경치가 좋다.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking about what you see with your eyes. But you can describe the surroundings. 아름다운 풍경.
아름다운 풍경.
You're in the middle of an 아름다운 풍경, but not an 아름다운 경치, because that's coming from your eyes.
I see.
Yeah.
Interesting little nuance there. So it's not always easy. When you're learning a new language, you look up these words in the dictionary, and sometimes they have the same definition, the same translation.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, so when do I use this one? When do I use that one?
Yeah, and it's also tricky because in some situations, these words, like their meanings overlap and people use these words like interchangeably.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are flexible with these words, so that's why.
Okay, so that was the first pair, 경치 versus 풍경.